Hey guys, this is Jenny and I decided to do the Taylor Swift tag. So I was tagged by Laura from The Magic of White Pages and she made it seem so fun with her editing, and I like how she did the whole like classic versus YA. But of course I'm not fun. I have no skill in editing, so we're not gonna do that. Yeah, we're not gonna have too much fun today. So if you're looking for fun, go to her video. If you're looking for something boring and you just want to listen to my sweet voice, then keep on watching. So let's go on with the tag. The first question is, the first song is number 1, We Are Never Getting Back Together. So it says here, pick a book or a series that you were pretty sure you were in love with, but then wanted to break up with. The Divergent series by Veronica Roth. So I never really actually read the physical books. A few years back, my husband got the audio through Audible, and I listened through the first one and I was like, wow, I really like this book. I can't wait to read or listen to the next book. Next book came along and I was like, oh, well, it's okay. It was fine. Not so bad. And then I got to the third book and I didn't even finish it because I just didn't enjoy it anymore. I don't know why I stopped and why it didn't keep my interest. It was so long ago. So I decided to actually buy the physical copy I got, and hopefully when I have the time, if I ever have the time, I do want to pick it up and try to read it again within the narration of my own mind instead of somebody else on Audible. So yeah, that's what I have. Next question is 2, red. Pick a book with a red cover. I chose The Annotated Alice, Lewis Carroll, edited by Martin Gardner, expanded and updated by Mark Burstein. And this is the 150th anniversary deluxe edition from Norton. So yeah, it's a very, very beautiful book. Just like that, you guys. So pretty Alice. And I'm obsessed with different covers of Alice in Wonderland. I know, I'm so bad. My husband, if he really looks at our bookshelves and see multiple books that are actually the same but different covers, I think he'd be very upset. I'm so happy he doesn't read. So number 3, The Best Day. Pick a book that makes you feel nostalgic. Okay, so there's actually 2 books that makes me feel nostalgic. The first book is the Sweet Valley series, whether it's Sweet Valley Elementary, Sweet Valley High, Sweet Valley University, whatever, by Francine Pascal. Also another book that I really, really love and brings nostalgia to me is Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, by Gigi Bloom. And I absolutely just love this book. It's like a great book for tweens who just trying to figure out what the heck is going on with life at the moment. 4, Love Story. Pick a book with a forbidden love. And it's going to have to be Angel Fall by Susan E. Don't know if you can see that. I've actually just been recently reading this. Well, I haven't actually been reading it per se. I am actually listening to it through Audible. And let me just say, I am actually enjoying the book. My favorite forbidden love at the moment has to be Penryn and Rafi. Penryn being human, Rafi being an angel. angels cannot fall in love with daughter of men, because if they do, they will become fallen angels and will be sent to down there, will be sent to wherever they're being sent to until Judgment Day. Number 5, I knew you were trouble. Pick a book with a bad character you couldn't help but love. Now, the character I chose is the only character that is presumably to be a bad character, but I actually love. And that would have to be Severus Snape. I absolutely love Severus Snape, even though, I mean, presumably he is a very bad man, but really, deep down, he is such a good guy who loves Lily, and I am in love with Severus Snape. Severus Snape, I love you. I love you. Next is Innocent. Pick a book that someone ruined the ending for. Okay, for this question I have to totally skip. The only person who ever ruins any book for anything, it's me. I don't really have that many friends who, like physically in my life, who reads as often as I do or have the same interest in certain books that I like to read. So if anyone is spoiling anything, it would be myself. So the question is, everything has changed. Pick a character from a book who goes through extensive character development. So I would choose Fallon from November 9, written by Colleen Hoover. I find that you get to see her grow up from being an 18-year-old to what the freaking young adult, and even though you only take a glimpse of her for like one day out of every year, like you see her transform into this beautiful woman from someone who had no confidence in herself to someone who does. So that's what I choose. Next is You Belong With Me. Pick your most anticipated book release. Okay, so I just got this book recently in the mail, and the first book is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Yes, Victoria Aveyard. So I cannot wait to read it. And my next anticipated release at the moment, besides that, is These Vicious Masks by Torin Shanker, Kelly Zekas. So when you go on Goodreads, on the book description, it basically says Jane Austen meets X-Men. When I saw that, Jane Austen meets X-Men is enough for me to say this is one of my most anticipated release, besides Glass Sword. Number 9, Forever and Always. Pick your favorite book couple. So obviously, Forever and Always, my favorite book couple has to be Elizabeth and Darcy. And number 10 is Come Back, Be Here, which was added by Katytastic. And pick the book you'd least likely lend out for fear of missing it too much. It would have to be Darcy Takes a Wife and Darcy and Elizabeth, Night and Days at Pemberley by Linda Burdall. And these are the continuation of Pride and Prejudice. I did lend this one out to my cousin, and I've never gotten it back. So I went on eBay, and I had to get another copy, and of course this is a used copy, but it's in a good condition. I mean, there's some like little cup stain on the back. Like seriously, you guys, books are not coasters. Books are meant to be read. If my book is damaged because it was being read, it means your book was loved. Now, when you see markings like this from a freaking cup, it makes you feel like did you not love your book enough to want to treat it nicely? When I see like the bindings, like, you know, like the binding being like broken, That's fine. It means your book was loved. But this right here, not loved. Not loved at all. It's okay. I will take care of you. I'll take care of you. Now these are the bonus questions. Number 11 is Teardrops on My Guitar, added by Katytastic. Pick a book that made you cry a lot. I think it would have to be Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. You know why. Next book, yeah. So next is number 12, Shake It Off. And it says, pick a book that you love so much, you just shake off the haters. Once again, has to be Darcy Takes a Wife. A lot of people don't like this continuation of Pride and Prejudice, but I do, and I don't care. Just like one of the reviewers says on Goodreads, all they do is, well, they basically do it everywhere. And that's what the book is about. Them doing it everywhere. Number 13, Wonderland, added by TheMagicOfWhitePages. What series of book did you pretend would go on forever? Did I write down? Again, the book that in my mind will continue on forever, that I pretend would go on forever, would be, again, Pride and Prejudice. And that's why I love Linda Burdall's continuation of Pride and Prejudice. And I don't know, and Naruto. Like I read the manga and that it's over, but I just keep on reading fan fiction. And same goes with The Hunger Games. It's over, but I read the fan fiction because it's forever continuing in my mind. What other fan fictions do I read? Sailor Moon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Okay, now I'm going on to television, but you know what? That's what fan fiction is for. And I'm so happy and glad that there is a place, a community, that people like myself who have these ideas in their head, they can share them with everybody else who has the same love and passion for that certain character, for that certain story, for that certain book, television, etc. And it's just a great outlet to just pour out your talent and just pour out your thoughts. And, you know, where people can read and review and tell you good criticism or just give you encouragement to continue on with your stories. And so yes, I can't say there's a particular book or series that I can pretend will go on, because actually there's a lot. There's a lot of things that I wish can continue and go on, but of course it's not going to happen, and that's why fan fiction is alive. And before I forget, I want to tag every one of you. If you guys have done this video, link it below. I will watch it and I will comment. So yes, like the video, comment below, and please subscribe. So until next time, you guys, bye.